This video, I'm going to help you get a fucking six-pack, but not by giving you a meal plan or workout plan, by changing your identity. Now, this is my resume, and that took me less than 4 months, and I lost a total of 60 pounds. And prior to this experience, I will always try different diets, meal plans, workout plans, but I could never stick to it. I will always give up. I'll get motivated. I try diet or meal plan for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I will give up. I'll give up, or it was just too tough for me. Or sometimes, and usually on the weekends, I will just completely crash out, or my friends will invite me over to go out to eat for dinner, and I'll pick the wrong items, and then the next day I will feel guilty, and then I will binge eat because I cheated the night before. And that was a cycle I lived for years. And I created a 2-step program in my notebook for me, or for you and me, that I wish I knew whenever I was doing this journey. And this brings me back to number 1, awareness. You have to be aware of the patterns. For me, usually on the weekend, I'll completely crash out. I'll do good Monday to Friday. Saturdays was kind of iffy, but I would still push through. But for some reason, I don't know what it is with my body, but Sunday mornings I wake up starving. I wake up starving, and just something in my mind just completely triggers me, and I would just binge eat, and I would just crash out. So I caught that pattern. Hey, I'm realizing that I'm fucking up on Sundays, so let me have a good breakfast Sunday so that way I don't crash out. Problem solved. Boom. And again, I would always try different workout plans, but I will give up. So what did I do? I picked one meal plan and I stick to it. But I would change workout plans because I wasn't seeing results. But turns out they were working. I just wasn't giving it enough time for the result to show up, because losing weight takes time. And it's annoying because you do everything right. You can do everything right. You can work out, meal prep, do your cardio, sleep right, and the next day you'll still be the same weight, or you might even go up, and that is so annoying. But again, I caught the pattern, and I was aware that, bro, the scale doesn't matter. How are you feeling? Because there's some days that I will feel less bloated, and I will actually gain weight, or I will stay the same. Or I wouldn't see no progress for like weeks, and I'll give up because it's not working. No, it is working. I just decided to give up. And this brings me to number 2. You have to change your identity. And this is how I did it effortlessly. Like I said, I'm a big fan of meditating. Whenever I meditate, I listen to my higher self. I listen to God. I listen to consciousness. And as goofy as this might sound, my higher self told me to start getting lean, or to get lean, take this journey. And little did I know, once I completed this journey, I was able to manifest crazy amounts of money, obviously dates, and just way more opportunities that I've never seen before. And the reason why, because whenever you lean, you're confident. And when you're confident, you're vibrating over here. And everything comes to you effortlessly. So if you have to change your identity to someone who is lean, who is healthy, who has a six-pack, and this is how I did it. And by the way, if you want that workbook, link in the description. It's a workbook for you to regulate your nervous system, break down limiting beliefs, and create a version of you who is more confident, who is more loving, who is more abundant and confident. Anyways, this is what I would do. I would close my eyes, I would meditate, and this would take me anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes, and I would talk to my higher self. And it's really simple. Just make the right choices. Make the right choices throughout the day. And for some backstory, my old job, I would wake up at 5 a.m. and I wouldn't come home until 5 p.m. So that was 12 hours. And usually in the morning, I'll go to Bojangles, give me a biscuit and some bowl rounds and some soda. That alone is 1,000 calories. So I just changed it. I had 2 options. I can either drink coffee in the Quest bar or in the protein bar, or completely fast. Usually I would just have a cup of coffee, and that it took a while to adjust. But after a while, even to this day, I still choose the coffee and a protein bar for breakfast. Not the most nutritious, but I like it. And then for, let's just say for lunchtime, I'll usually go out to eat with coworkers, and obviously we'll go get some fast food, and I'll get a burger, fries, and a drink. And again, that was like another 800 to 1,000 calories. So now what I would do, I will prep. I'll come home and I will prep my lunch for tomorrow's lunch. And usually for dinner, I'll eat like a protein, frozen yogurt, or protein, or some steak, whatever I feel like eating. But I had to make sure it was lean, it was vegetables, it was some type of protein. So I had to visualize myself and create that version from scratch, even though I had no proof of me being lean. And what's annoying, I would go to the gym and I'll take my shirt off, even though I was fucking fat. I looked in the mirror and there was confidence, there was hope, because I knew deep down, hey, if I put in enough work and I say and I'm doing the things that I know I'm doing, it's inevitable for me to have a six pack. And so I did that for 3.5 months, and I got fucking lean just by assuming. It wasn't the meal plan, it wasn't the workout plan, it was my decisions that got me here. And after realizing this is how life works. Desire and repetition, desire and discipline. Manifesting is boring. This is what a lot of people don't talk about. It took time. There was days that I didn't see results. There was weeks that the scale wouldn't go down, but I still kept on showing up because I knew I had faith in my strategy, in my being. It wasn't the doing, it was the being. And so I had to create a new version of myself, and I had to kill the old version of me who was lazy, who would binge eat, who were stressy. And I created this version of myself, and I lived and acted as that version every single day. And these two steps, that's all you need: awareness and discipline, or identity, I guess you can say. Awareness and identity, creating a new identity of someone who is healthy. And that's pretty much it. I mean, again, it wasn't a meal plan, it was just making the right choices every single day, making the sacrifice to go to the gym after work, even after working 12 hours, making the sacrifice to not go out to eat with friends, or if I did, I'll pick the right items. Making the sacrifice, not going to the bar and drinking and getting girls. Instead, I will go to my room and I will rest for tomorrow's workout. It's all about making the right choices. And if this video resonated with you, like I said, I created a workbook for you to level up your consciousness, level up your being, be more abundant, be more confident by breaking down limiting beliefs. And if you want to get that, link down below. Until next time, guys, adios.